Culture is trying to make it seem like it's a black or white issue. Some of these churches that I don't believe they're sanctioned by God is trying to make it a black or white issue, but it's really not. That's not what's going on right now. What's going on right now is a disruption in the system, and there's also a disruption spiritually that's happening in this land. Because it got into the point of, does it really matter if you vote federally? I still don't know. But what really does matter is your local elections. Now that matter because your local election is also how they select your sheriffs that's in your towns. Now, not all municipalities are operating the same of that sort, but for the most part, local election is the local sheriffs, the judges, the property tax people, so forth. But what I really want people to start paying attention to is paying attention to anything that affects your freedom of speech, which they have been encroaching on both sides on Amendment 1 and then also your right to bear arms, Amendment 2. And Amendment 2 is not necessarily for what you think it is. It's really for you to arm yourself should government go wacko. I also want to encourage people to a lot of the stories and a lot of the things that was told to them when they were younger, go back to it, start reading on it because you may see the story a little bit different. Like one of the things that I really dislike is the fact that they show one side of the story but they don't show another side of the story. Hence why I had loved the Harriet Tubman movie because it showed two sides of the story. But one of the things that I love so much is it showed how there were Amish people who were risking their lives to help people get free. Why they don't really pronounce that a lot more than what you see that happens in especially a lot of environments, I think it's meticulous. I think it's very I think there is something that is really trying to make stuff a black and white issue, that is really trying to push racism, that is really trying to push against certain things because honestly, it's the spirit of witchcraft. Which is why I believe there's a lot of people, and I'm not saying all people. There's a lot of black people that are under bewitchment, and there's a lot of white people that's under bewitchment.
Of this country where it is now, is it reminiscent of civil rights movement back in the day?
No, it's not because when I came up in the well, maybe so because I was born in 1932.
Mm-hmm.
That was a recession year, and there were people starving. That's where Social Security came from. That's where food stamps came from. The government trying to meet people who were starving, and they were not black. I mean, and right now, the way the government is moving, it's not doing right for anybody.
Yeah.
But there's some good happening, and
And this is the whole plot that everyone is missing. It's not the fact that this is a left or a right. This is a Republican versus Democrat. This is a black versus white. No, we are living in a time of disruption where it honestly seems like the government don't care about the people. They care about their donors, which is why I've been screaming from the rooftop like these politicians are bought. They don't care for the people. Here's the other thing though. We cannot continue to see that they don't care for the people and not do anything about it. Do something about it in whatever capacity that you have. Because the one thing that they continue to encroach on that you don't understand is powerful is your voice. Your voice speaking up, your voice shouting loud, and your voice entering into those spaces to say, hey, you guys are not doing what you were given the right to do. You guys were not doing what you were elected to do. And since you won't do what you were elected to do, then we need to get you up out of here. But one of the things that I noticed is the fact that he kept saying, he was always readdressing to say, hey, no, this was the truthful side. That there was another side to it. There's another side to it. And this just shows you why was history pushed in a way to show only one side, but not show the full scope. Because I've always known for a long time that y'all only push us to know one side of history, but y'all didn't show the many white people that helped. Y'all didn't show the many other people that risked their lives. Y'all didn't show the many other people that actually went behind closed doors to get things done. Y'all needed to show the full story, not just one side. And so where they thought that they could push this whole agenda and make it seem like, oh, it seemed like we're in the same time. I'm so happy that this man full of wisdom to say, nah, y'all not going through the same thing. Because that's what we've been saying. We're not going through the same thing. Regardless of the situation, I'm very happy that this person, Andrew Young, decided to say the things. And I will encourage you guys to start speaking to some of these people that live through these moments and just get both sides. Now, of course, make the informed decision however you want to make it. But look at both sides, because you will be surprised. At the end of the day, what we're not understanding is if we don't speak up, the people that are really trying to take over this land and the people that's really trying to globalize this world, they're going to win sooner than later. Now, Bible tells us, hey, Bible already put us on game. What's the end? What is going to be the end? But what I will say, while we're on this earth, why not us speak up our voice? If it's not for us, at least for the future generation, because it seems like they're cooked.